How's it going, guys? Ghost Flipping here. I do apologize if you can hear my neighbors. They're doing yard work right now. But I thought I'd record while I can, just because it looks like it's about to rain in Arizona. And I like to record my videos outside, so I thought I would just try to push out this video. So hopefully it's not too bad. If it's on YouTube right now, then I probably watched it and it's fine. So, yeah. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about, is expensive better? This is a question that might come across a lot of people's heads, especially when they're buying a new ballad song. Is expensive better, right? If you're like me, when I first got into this hobby, I was looking at some ballad songs to buy, right? Before I bought mine a Bally's Lightning, and I was looking around. And I saw all these options, right? And what's funny is the first thing that popped in my head when I saw an expensive ballad song, right? Something over like $200 is, wow, this one's better, right? This one's better than the one I was looking at. That was $60, right? And yeah, that might be the case. Depends what your definition of better is. If your definition of better is it has better materials, right? Higher quality materials. It has better specs, things like that, right? Then yeah, it's quote unquote better. But if your opinion of better is personal preference, like me, I consider a ballad song better if I like it more. For example, I prefer the Squiddy Owl, which I'm flipping right now, over the Volt Pro. Which, by the way, the Volt Pro is almost double as much as the Squiddy Owl. And I will, hands down, any day, choose the Squiddy Owl over the Volt Pro because of my personal preference. I prefer the Squiddy Owl over the Volt Pro. Now, in my words, I would say the Squiddy Owl is better than the Volt Pro. But other people may say otherwise, right? Maybe somebody's like, oh, I like the Volt Pro a lot more than the Squiddy Owl. That's perfectly fine, right? At the end of the day, your opinion of better is all personal preference. And that's something that I feel like gets a little twisted sometimes, especially in this hobby, is some people think that just because something has a high price tag, that it's better. And that's really not the case, right? This hobby is extremely, what's it called? I don't even know how to word it. It's extremely personal preference based, at least for me. When I pick up a ballad song, I can instantly tell, hey, I like this, or hey, I don't like this, right? Or hey, this is okay, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not horrible, right? I kind of get those first impressions. And I've felt that for a lot of higher end ballad songs, like the Volt Pro, for example. I will never really be the biggest fan of the Volt Pro, just because of the blockiness of the handles, the slight handle bias, just not my cup of tea, right? And that's perfectly fine. There are probably tons of people out there that would easily pick that over a lot of my personal preferences, and that's normal, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody has different personal preferences. So what's your opinion of better? Is better having better better quality materials being used for your ballad song, and higher specs, like running on bushings instead of just washers? Or, you know what I mean? Like it honestly comes down to what you prefer. So for me, does expensive matter? No, I don't think expensive matters. What does matter is how you feel about the ballad song, right? Because at the end of the day, you might be a lot more happier with a cheaper ballad song than a more expensive ballad song, right? It can change. And other way around, right? Vice versa. You might be a lot happier with a more expensive ballad song than a cheaper ballad song. And at that point, yes, expensive is better. But for me, with my experience with the amount of ballad songs I flipped, expensive does not matter, right? At the end of the day, you only know if it's better if you flip it, right? If you flip a ballad song and you like it more than let's say a more expensive ballad song, then in my head, I would say, sorry, I can't speak. In my head, I would say that the cheaper ballad song is better because I prefer it more. It flips better. It goes more to my preferences, right? This is something that not a lot of people talk about because they think, oh, this one's made out of titanium, but this one's made out of aluminum, so the titanium one's better. It doesn't really mean it's better. Like I said, do you think it's better just because of what it's made out of? Or do you think it's better because it flips better, right? You got to take all that into consideration. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this video to let you guys know. Don't base a ballad song based off of its price, right? Don't say, oh, this one's good just because it costs more. If you haven't flipped it, you really don't know, right? It's a little roulette. You're kind of playing a bet with yourself. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, right? You never really know if it's going to be better than, let's say, cheaper options, right? So just keep that in mind. The yard work's getting pretty loud, so I'm probably going to end the video here. But yeah, I hope you guys understood what I was saying in this video. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, let me know, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. We are at 799 subscribers right now. 1 subscriber away from 800 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for everything, all the support, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Later, y'all.